an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Zips ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. All the way out to the 46-yard line before he's run out of bounds, and what a job by this special teams unit. So UNLV's offense will get first crack at it today. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. And everything in this attack runs through him.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pay? A little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups, but he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Might as well stick with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Well, in the last 2 plays, they've given this guy the ball, and he's done a really nice job, shown really nice vision. He's gotten what's available to him. He hasn't broken off the 60-yarder quite yet, but he is doing a nice job of putting this offense now in a very manageable third down situation.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Finding some room. Almost made the house call, but not only is he going to have the big gain, I think they're going to take it half the distance for the face mask. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Glover. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Hills. He's brought down at the 16. Much better off to take the touchback. So Akron's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see. Who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
The run inside. It's Gant. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
What a great job by this defense. You get a 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Zips will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for the offense. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Really don't like that play call for two reasons. Number one, if you're down inside the 3-yard line, just run the football. Trust your guys up front to be able to get it done. But two, if you are going to throw it, it's got to be a bang-bang play. You've got to have slants or quick outs or a back shoulder fade. Anything long developing, it just forces the quarterback to have to hold on to the football. And because of that, he took a terrible sack.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Gets away from one, finds room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll go to the counter. Powers through the defender. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Right down the middle. Got his man all by himself. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So first down here as they go back to work. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Coming out with it, it's Hills. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Gant. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. He's not going to make it to the first down marker, but that looked like a clear face mask, and he might wind up with the first down anyway. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure, and they got him.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Over the middle, it's Williams. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Zips are in the hurry-up.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Running inside, it's Gant. Runs through a tackle. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Zips will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there ready to cook. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Got it behind the line. It's Walker. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the hot hand. Inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vegas. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Off the play fake on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. On target over the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue. Aggressive.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Mason. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Got him downfield. He is in. Touchdown, Sims.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off. And
maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working on the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Thomas. And he's stopped right there, no gain on the play. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. And that one's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And the try is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 14, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game in Akron. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's White. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter. Down
2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now...
Oh, it's a fumble! Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Zips will punt this one away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the UNLV sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it.
Got a little grass. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. In the red area, it's Glover. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Rebels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He'll bring it out. It's White. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Zips ready to go on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Pulls it, fired complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Makes the catch and he's free. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Zips want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Zips decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Escapes the pressure going right. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides to the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The run inside. It's Glover. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This
maybe a crease. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Running inside. It's Glover. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels. And the punishment has been extended. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He's going to take off. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Burris. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He's got it and still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Zips have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to set up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw. And they failed to hook up on third down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost us.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, down here on the UNLV sideline.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. There's got some room, entered to the goal line. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be third down. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gant. There he goes. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Zips come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the delay, it's Gant. Breaks the tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Complete on the left to Williams. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Zips go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Here's a heat. Caught by Williams on the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Just complete.